everyone. La Reina de Folsom here, and welcome back to Rappin Con La Reina. So today I have a very special guest. As you know, March is Mortgage and Real Estate Month, but I'm slipping in a little bit of a different flair in between my mortgage and real estate brokers. Today I have with me Cynthia Kirk. Welcome, Cynthia.
Hi, how are you?
Thanks for being on the show.
Thank you.
Cynthia sells a very unique product. She's going to tell us a little bit about it. She's going to let us know any specials she might have on her products and how you can purchase products from her. So Cynthia, welcome again. So Cynthia, what is the name of your business?
So it's Naughty Wine Accessories. I've had the business now about 6 years. It's super fun. I came up with the idea all by myself. I've worked in the wine industry now for 15 years, so I always wanted to do something that made wine a little bit more fun, unique, creative, being in this business so long, and that's kind of how I came up with this idea. And basically 2017 is when I came up with the idea for the product.
So I understand it's a wine aerator that you sell, and that's the only product you sell.
Yes.
Okay, so just so that everyone knows, this product is adult oriented. However, it is for use with consuming wine. So just so you don't get the wrong idea what Cynthia sells. It's for consuming wine. Yes. So tell us how the product works and why someone would want to use it.
So basically the product, it's 100% stainless steel. It's a wine aerator. It's dishwasher safe. So it's basically a product that will last you for life, which is really nice in this day and age. Pretty high end in that aspect of it. The product used is basically you're going to open a bottle of wine, whether it's a white wine or a red wine, whatever your favorite wine is. And a lot of times red wines need to be aerated. So there's a lot of products out there that aerate your wine. So this is one you actually put in the bottle and then you pour your glass of wine out of it, and it does aerate as it pours the wine out. So it's also a pour and an aerator. So it's a dual purpose product. So what makes it unique is of course the design and the style. As we said, it's a little adult oriented, but it definitely appeals to a wide range of audiences. My clientele ranges from bachelorette parties to ladies' nights, to the gay community very much loves this product. So I've done a lot of events in that community. I've worked a lot of prides and things like that. So yeah, I wanted to make wine a bit more fun and approachable. And when you see the product, you'll definitely understand why it's that way.
Well, I don't know about you all, but I love wine and I like a really nice glass of wine. And I'm not sure if most of you are aware of this, so I'm just going to kind of go in this direction. If you buy a bottle of wine and the bottle of wine, you open it up and you taste it and it tastes really funky, a lot of the times it's not that the wine isn't any good or that it's a bad bottle of wine or a cheap bottle of wine. Sometimes the wine needs air and you need to allow it to come into itself. Yes. So that's what the purpose of the aerator does, is it helps it aerate and give air to the wine.
Oxygenates it. Because a lot of people will use decanters, and that's another option. So if you have particularly an older bottle, say you've got 10 or 15 years of Cabernet, and it's a real special bottle, and most people will aerate because absolutely when you open right out of the gate, you gotta remember that wine's been in that bottle 10, 15, or 20 years. So it's gonna come out a little bit tight or closed off, so to speak. You're not gonna get the full flavor and aromas right away from that wine. So an aerator, if you're not as patient, to wait and decant it for a couple of hours, because decanting is usually a couple hour long process, and you wanna have that glass right now. An aerator is a nice second way to do it. And you can pour your glass right now. It does, again, oxygenate as it pours through. There's an aeration tube in the base, and then it comes out the top of the product. So that's how it's a fun, quick way to get, like you said, that wine opened up. And you can actually tell a difference if you pour just one glass with it and one glass without it. There's absolutely a difference. And it's mostly for red wines primarily. White wines, you don't really need to do that too.
Right.
It's more for the reds and to release all those flavors and aromas, and then you swirl it, and wine is the whole thing, as we both know, especially when you're both wine lovers, and I've been in the business so long. I mean, it's my passion too.
Right on. So you've been in the business a long time. What got you into this type of business? What made you decide to start selling this type of product?
So basically for me, I had waited on so many different people, of course, in my career. I've worked in multiple AVAs or regions in the state of California in the wine business. So I've worked in the Sierra Foothills, I worked in Paso Robles, I worked down south in San Clemente in Orange County. And I always had an array of customers and clientele, and I love what I do. I love being behind a bar, and I love talking to people. So as my career evolved, I realized there was a need for a product like this because I waited on so many different customers that I knew would appreciate it, get a kick out of it, get a laugh out of it, find it funny, because at the end of the day, I wanted to make wine less pretentious and more fun so that it was more approachable just to everybody. It doesn't have to be this pinky in the air, hoity-toity that only certain people can do. I wanted everybody to have fun. And when you see my product and use it, you'll be like, oh, I get it, because there's no way you can't smile or laugh or just have a good time with it. So that was my mindset. I knew bachelorette parties would be a great demographic for me. I knew women would be a great demographic. I knew gay men would be a great demographic. So I pretty much nailed most of the wine drinking community with the product. So that's kind of where the idea started in my head. And then it took me about 2 years from my brain to turn it into fruition.
Well, very cool. So she's got a little box here that has her product in it. We don't want to get censored on social media, so we're not going to actually show the product to you, but it does come in this cute little box that says Naughty on it, which is kind of adorable. It's got this little sexy cat. So if you are interested, if someone's interested in the product, what do they do if they want to see it, learn more?
So basically I'm on social media. So I do have an Instagram account for the product. I have a Facebook, but I get a little more traction on Instagram.
Okay.
I sell on Etsy, and I also sell direct on my website. So if you just go to naughtywineaccessories.com, you'll find me. There's only one of me. Even if you search, for an adult product, adult air ready, you might find me that way, but it's more direct just to go Naughty Wine Accessories. And then, like I said, you'll find that handle for Instagram, you'll find the Facebook, and you'll find my actual website or on Etsy. So I sell direct that way. My product is stocked at a couple of different wineries locally. Currently, I'm working at a winery out in Apple Hill area, so I'm working at Fenton Harriet Winery. So when I'm there, I bring the product with me, and then I show the right people that come in. And then it's also at Crystal Basin Cellars up in Apple Hill too, so they carry the product as well. And then I have a couple of places in I have a winery in Santa Cruz, and I have a winery in Washington State, and I'm looking to expand my wholesale business. So
fun. Well, thank you. I really appreciate taking the time to be here with us today. Hey everyone, as you know, if you are interested in being interviewed, showcasing your product, offering specials, you can go to unitedqueendomevents@gmail.com and let us know you want to be on Rappin Con La Reina show. Cynthia, do you offer any discounts or any specials?
I do.
How about our viewers today?
Yeah, for sure. So if you were to purchase, I do a 2 for $70 special. So right now they're usually $40, but I do 2 for $70, and then we can figure out some sort of like a 15% off code if you email or find a way to do that for if you saw this, and then reach out to me that way, and then I can do 15% off.
Great, excited. We like those deals. So don't forget to mention that you saw her on Rappin Con La Reina. If you are not sure, you can always reach out to me if you need to find Cynthia, if you lose her information. But thank you, Cynthia, again. And everyone, thank you for watching. Have a great month of March.
Bye.
Hey viewers, thanks for tuning in. Rappin Con La Reina is an official production of United Queendom Events. If you'd like to be showcased on Rappin Con La Reina, send an email to unitedqueendomevents@gmail.com.